Hello, y'all. So, just a few minutes ago, I caught just an all of a sudden nauseating headache, and I just ate. Um, yeah, it was all of a sudden nauseating headache. But so I didn't know until a couple of hours ago. I found out my twin sister found my YouTube channel. I don't know how. I really think that people like maybe Stars 15K or Alex Dupree or one of those perps must have found my twin sister and showed her my Facebook. I'm sorry, my YouTube. She really thinks that she has high authority over me. All the foster and biological family do. But I put up a blog post. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not scared of y'all no more. And you're not gonna have control and rulership over me anymore. And people say it's sad that me and my twin sister can't get along. And I don't even know. I think our whole entire life would have been a different story if we never got put in foster care. I'm starting to feel kind of like I'm about to pass out. Um, so I haven't felt like that in a while. So it's like more than one person have told me, and plus I suspected it on my own long before I found out about myself being a targeted individual. That people have told me that my twin sister sold her soul or that she sold out, but of course she would never admit that to me. And it's easier to sell out when you're a Jesus Christ rejecter. But you know what? There are some fake Christians who sold out too and just masquerading as a Christian. So, she put on the Facebook about, she pretended to play victim and told, I said over 90% of the stuff she said, that I saw that she said was lies about me. She made it like as if she waited, as if nobody notified her until our birthday. But even if I hadn't had this channel or said anything, she still would have been giving me the silent treatment anyway. She's always the first one to discard and use silent treatment. And when she calls us, she's always the one who calls the shot on who should be mad at who. And the fake cult Bible class does not believe in forgiveness. They believe in grudges. And so, they believe in staying mad. They don't believe in prayer, and they don't believe in trying to reconcile. But people who have done my twin sister and other family members way worse, and they're quick to forgive them. If my twin sister in China had her gay lover had all out fist fights with each other, and then 5 minutes later they're back friends, that happened last year before our birthday. Because you would have thought that she was a targeted individual or had a targeted individual gang stalking moment when she said that they put cheese on her. I don't remember if it was a burrito or something like that at Taco Bell, and she said that she ate it because her blood sugar was low and that they mocked and laughed at her. But she said she wasn't supposed to have the dairy on it or something or sour. No, you know what? It wasn't cheese. I think it was sour cream. And she said she didn't know that they put sour cream on it until after she more than halfway ate it all. And then she told them about it, and then they mocked and laughed at her. And then China defended them, and then they had an all-out fist fight. And then 5 minutes later, they were back friends, like as if everything was cool. But me, even if it wasn't for my channel, she would still be sitting there mad at me. Just like that retard Ramona, still sitting there mad at me from fucking 2018. This whole entire family, I said, and all gang stalking perps and narcissistic abuser or any abuser, they all need to hop on one big old fucking bus and go ride off a cliff. Well, I guess there's too many people to be a bus, so let's call it a train and let the train go fall off a steep fucking cliff. I'm freaking sick of this shit. And my twin sister, even in 2010, she had everybody believing her lies, and everything she does, she projects and twists it on me. If I was the narcissist, and then those people in the narcissist groups, as you can see on my screenshots on my blog, and I don't give a fuck anymore. But y'all not gonna freaking silence me. You're not gonna intimidate me. You're not gonna bully me. And how the hell you gonna sue a poor person? But y'all going to hell. And so, who the hell is the perp here? I don't have any flying monkeys. Everybody ignores me. Nobody listens to me. Everybody shuts me out and brick wall me. Don't want to hear it. Cut me out as soon as I open my mouth. I don't know about on this channel, but at least on the other channel, I've mentioned how even my own twin sister knows exactly what the fuck I do. In my own home, when I had a place, she knew exactly what I would do, and I thought it was just witchcraft. But she probably could be part of my remote neural monitoring also. If we're twins, even though we're twins, but we're not close, we don't get along. And other family members too. I thought it was just the freaking voodoo. And then she flipped it on me and lied on me and said that I participated in voodoo. I never a day in my life knowingly did anything voodoo. I don't know any voodoo rituals at all. So my twin sister had been lying to everybody for years, saying that I helped the biological family participate in voodoo. Okay, if that's the case, then why am I scapegoated? I'm the scapegoat, the black sheep of the family. The family want nothing to do with me. And if I wasn't gang stalked, or if I was one of them, I would be living at that retard Ramona's house. That satanic retard Ramona's house. I would be staying over at her house. And she would have been supportive of me if I would be participating in their voodoo. So, Dykester, you're fucking lying on me. And then you lie and say that I'm lying on you. And everything you do to me, you lie and say that I did. And you make everything fucking confusing. And she admitted to me that she tell everybody my weaknesses. She admitted that, they do stuff on purpose just to make me mad and then so they can fall out laughing. My own twin sister and other biological and foster family members have participated in street theater. It's like, how the hell, and from a different city and state, my twin sister knows what I did in my house all day. Like, if you think all I do is research on the internet all day, how you know if that's what I do all day? If you're not in the same room with me. If I couldn't talk to her about gang stalking, or because she already was calling me crazy. Long before I knew about even Illuminati or New World Order or any of that. Because she just brainwashed and parroting and believing the lies the foster mom told us. It's like, if they sit the whole, fuck the foster family, but if they sit the whole biological family down together and dissect and, undo all these lies, or even if it was the foster family, that they've been brainwashed and lied to, if they undo all the lies, I think that will help them love and respect me more. But they will die believing the lies and hating my guts. It was 2013 and my twin sister tried to make a threat to have me locked up in a mental institution as a birthday punishment. And shortly after she threatened me, that's when I heard sirens. I was living in Los Angeles at the time. One time, me and her, it was before the biological mom, Frances, died. And me and her got into an argument over the phone. And the phone burned my ear. Like, it felt like an acid burn on the right side of my ear. And then my phone it seemed like as if it supernaturally just fell into pieces. All the buttons, like each compartment, each piece just fell apart like supernaturally on its own, like within seconds, right after acid burned my ear. And then I went to it wasn't Metro PCS, probably was AT&T. I went all the way to Hollywood, and that Hispanic guy, he gaslit me and mocked and perked me and wouldn't take my complaint. And he mocked and laughed at me, and he had me walking out there mad. And I just threw my phone in the garbage. And everybody else, they told me that I could have sued him, and that should have been a lawsuit. you know. So I guess my twin sister and other family members, if you perp me, you know you're perping me. You know you're gang stalking me. You know you sold out. And I never sold out. And that's why I'm truly homeless. That's why I'm blacklisted and blocked from getting any job or anything like that. And then they're the ones who driving around in nice shit and then talking about that's why you can't get no job. You wonder why. But then they talking about, I mean, they are complicit in eugenics and don't even realize it. Eugenics and what they call it, Zersatung, Stasi Germany, Holocaust. Yes, Candy Grand Prix, Crazy Candy is a victim of, yeah, I'm a modern day Holocaust victim. People call this the Fourth Reich. So I'm a Holocaust victim being persecuted, and now the headache is mostly gone. So I mean, sitting here feeling like a nauseating headache. So if I'm still trying to figure out if I was targeted from birth, or if I was targeted from birth, or if I'm became targeted. I don't even think I was targeted from birth. I'm wondering if it was from the moment we got in foster care, or it was because during our teenage years and that event that happened. And then it wasn't till that situation that happened during our teenage years, then everybody started to call me crazy. But people weren't calling me crazy and sabotaging me like that, even though they used to treat me mean. Well, I mean, yeah, I think they treated me, yeah, all those punishment from field trips and stuff, and teachers lying on me and stuff like that. We both been through abuse, and the gay brother Mark been through abuse, but I don't hear stories about him being gang stalked or perped or whatever. And he sit there and he's living somewhat rich life too, and he brags about the free stuff that he gets, and I don't even know if he suffers V2K, because the fussing and cursing with the air. I don't even know if Wyatt is targeted. I think Sean is targeted, but they brainwashed Sean against me too. Excuse me. It seemed like me and Sean would have started to get like the closest, but every time we do, when the biological mom Frances was alive, anytime I tried to get close with any family member, she would start a rumor or a lie about me and that other family member, and then on purpose to cause us to argue and fight. But I promise you, I don't know much of anything about voodoo except it's evil. I don't know any voodoo techniques or anything. And, even though I heard they do use homeless people to perp, but I don't perp anybody. And they use the homeless people to perp and for supply for their drugs and everything. All I was able to afford, I guess, was 2 nights in a hotel this month. And I know they will try to block me from help, or making like I don't deserve help. And I said, even if I sold my soul to the devil, which I won't do, even if I sold out, that wouldn't make my family love me anymore. I would prefer to have family that love me more than to have riches. But some people say the whole entire family sold out. Even the baby brother, Dirty Derek. You know, um, how they can just have a free life and just make their own decisions and do what they want without consequence. Nobody trying to stop them. Nobody gonna condemn or yell at them. There's somebody who would yell at me for having this hotel room or making like I don't have any business being in a hotel room. My twin sister would believe the false narrative or create in her own head the false narrative that I go to hotels making trouble. That's what the gang stalkers believe, not the real targeted individuals. So I'm warning y'all now. I don't even. Some people say that my twin sister might not be perping me, but she might be just mind controlled too, and other family members just mind controlled against me. And some people say that it's frequency weapons that's causing us to argue and hate each other and not get along. But other people say that my twin sister is one of my main handlers. They say that my twin sister is my handler. They say the foster mom is my handler, which I highly suspect. I think the foster mom put me in a program. And they say that the gay brother Mark and the biological sister Ramona are my handlers. They don't say Wyatt and Shauna, any of them my handlers. But, you know, they even, that one lady, that Lisa Rubin lady said that Stank Whore Lanika from the Stankin' Craft family is one of my handlers. You know, she was perping me when I was living in New Orleans. She would do like Alex. Show up at Rouse's before I do, and then without me realizing, and then make up a big scene and start to act out or whatever, and get an attitude or start laughing at me or whatever, or if she would drive by in a car laughing at me, you know, and some other weird stuff, you know. But I thought people were just mean and evil on their own. And my thing is, you know, I know the Kraft family were lied to about me from the foster mom. The fake called Bible class people were lied to me. I mean, lied to about me from the foster mom. I mean, people like, oh, that's the past, let it go. How can I let go of anything if I'm still being abused and gang stalked and being forced to relive the abusive experiences every day? How can I let go of anything if this gang stalking program is until you die? And then some people say that some people treat me like this because they have a life insurance collected on policy out on me or whatever. So that's why I'm supposedly targeted individual, supposedly the blood sacrifice. Look into it. Organized stalking, electronic harassment, gang stalking, targeted individuals, remote neural monitoring, V2K, sonic weapons, and like extremely low frequency. They vibrate my body. They cook my body. They vibrate me and cook my body. And they, cause pressure in my head. They keep me sleep deprived. I have really no true friends. No close friends. No friends that can stay a faithful friend for years. It's like almost everybody's a freaking stranger. Nobody I can really trust. And they manipulate me into feeling like I shouldn't be able to trust myself. That I should gaslight myself and second guess my every move, or that everything I do is irrational or wrong or incoherent and illogical. Like I have to question everything about every second of my life. Anything that my twin sister, foster mom, any gang stalking perps, any biological family members, anybody who claims to know me from my past, or people like Alice Dupree and Stars 15K who don't know me really well, and I'm pretty sure they were brainwashed and lied to about me because they don't freaking know me at all. Vice handler, I'm warning y'all. Anybody, other targeted individuals, y'all should know better than to believe what they say, believe any of their lies, including my twin sister, and especially her. So I'm begging y'all to not believe their lies. But what she'll do is she can get a YouTube channel and get like probably 5,000 followers and subscribers in like 10 minutes. If she get a YouTube channel making lies about me and be kind of famous. But me, I hardly even get comments on my channel. And on my other channel, they made sure that for nearly a year, I got up to 180 something subscribers, and made sure I didn't go over a certain amount. But now I have, like, I don't know, last time I checked, a little bit over 315. And, you know, and not every subscriber is a supporter. Most of my subscribers are fake TI perps that are against me and want me destroyed. Just like they worse than the regular perps. Worse than Alex. More abusive than Alex and Stars 15K. More destructive. So I guess when I thought that Alex was the worst. Well, he's the worst perp in person. You know, and I just want him to fuck off and die and go to hell. Just go to hell and die and keep the fuck away from me. All y'all. You know, and that Stars 15K person, she talks like as if she's my twin sister's mental clone. Stars 15K also is a narcissistic abuser and then reverses everything on me and falsely accuses me of being a narcissistic abuser. And then they gaslight me. But the thing is, who's the one? Like, my twin sister wants me locked up in a mental institution. So does Stars 15K. Yet you call me a narcissist and everybody believes y'all. I'm not even allowed to have a voice. People are yelling at me, tell me, shut your YouTube channel down. Well, guess what? I got rid of the fake book that I had. Facebook fake book that I had for almost 3 months. I don't have it no more. I just deleted it earlier today. And I'm not going to reactivate it. And I call myself trying to give it another chance. No more fake book for me ever again. Because you can say hello, and then next thing you know, oh, your post has been deleted for hate speech. Shut the hell up when you promote and encourage pedophilia. Like, y'all trying to say that pedophilia is a new normal sexual orientation. Y'all, but then, I can't even just say a simple hello. I just got off suspension today, and then that's like what happened on my other channel. That on my other channel, I just got off the third suspension or the last suspension, and then Stars 15K admitted and brags. SL Bricker, Star Bricker, she admitted that she lied on me and got my she bragged and laughed and admitted that she lied on me and got my my other YouTube account deleted. And I'm not allowed to expose anything. You know, so it's like my twin sister has people she can rely on. She has a long-term lover, even if it's a perverted lover, but she still has a long-term lover. I can't even last. And that does not mean I'm a horrible person because I can't keep a friend. Know what this targeted individual program is, and read the King James Bible, the King James version of the Bible. Read it from cover to cover. We'll start in the New Testament from Matthew and read all of that, and then go back and read the rest of the chapters, and then read Psalms and Proverbs. Read all that. And then everything will, everything will make more sense, and it's not really what y'all think, you know. So, everybody's going to get everybody on me to come and attack me for speaking out and speaking my truth and speaking the truth about, what's going on. And I'm being stalked and followed around and harassed by men. Well, females too, but mainly men. And I'm on the streets by myself. Nobody's concerned. And if I get raped, I get told it's my fault. And I get laughed at and say, nobody believes you. And then I get almost arrested and falsely accused of slander. And falsely accuse me, they falsely accuse me of lying on a police report. And then they people try to say that they targeted, the fake TI perps try to be like, Well, the guy who raped you, that doesn't mean he was a perp, and then they act like they don't believe I was raped. So I can't even get through to my twin sister that she might be targeted individual and don't even fucking realize it. But I can't get that through to her unless it's a stranger who would tell her, and she would be more susceptible. I mean, she will listen more to a stranger. She will be more receptive to a stranger than me. If the stranger's telling her about the Illuminati, New World Order, she'll listen to them. But when it comes to me, it's crazy talk. Just because she's mad because I left the cult. And I didn't even realize she felt that passionate about IDMR, Institute of Divine Metaphysical Research. I've been trying to break free. I think the earliest I tried to break free probably was when I was in 6th grade. I was 11 years old. It felt because I remember being home alone a lot and not wanting to go. But I'm thankful to God every day, every single day, about being, away from that cult. In the cult, they delusionally believe, they falsely believe they have the truth. But the IDMR cult, they participate in gang stalking. There's a lady, I'm not gonna mention her name, but she told me about how her daughter and the daughter's husband were perping her very hard and doing some of the same stuff, like leaving garbage on her doorstep and stuff. I mean, leaving smushed dead birds on my doorstep when I was living in Los Angeles. So I have a right to speak the truth, and I'm just my twin sister. It's like she makes everything so confusing, and it's like I'm exposing everybody, all y'all. You know, and then they'll cause. You're not exposing anything by telling lies. You're only exposing if you're telling the truth. Bye, motherfuckers.